Zeophates, oxygen not included, tutorials, tips, and tricks. And welcome everybody to another episode of tutorials for oxygen not included. So today I'm going to go over morale. What is it? What does it do? What is it used for? Well, to be blunt, morale, these green bars here, they're used to keep your dupes happy. The higher the morale, the more happy they're going to be. They also have a secondary effect. Every skill, tier 1 skills, introduce 1 stress. Tier 2 skills, generally 3 stress. You get the picture. For your dupes to have more skills, you need to have a higher morale. And there's 2 ways to do this. The first way is with room bonuses. Like, they've got a barracks. That barracks, as soon as they go and sleep in that barracks, that is going to give them a permanent +1 morale bonus, as long as that dupe is assigned to that room. The bathroom gives a +2 morale bonus. So as soon as they go and use the bathroom, they've now got a +2 morale bonus. Rooms are one way of getting bonuses. There's all sorts of different types. Latrines only give a +1. This is set as a washroom, so it gives a +2. Barracks give a +1. Or private bedroom, which I don't have the core items in here to get it, gives a +3. And so on and so forth. To find out what's needed in a room, you come up here to the room overlay, make sure you got that clicked, and then you can hover over it. It shows you everything that either is needed to be in that room or can't be in that room. It also shows you what the minimum and maximum size for that room will be. If you're below the minimum, it won't classify as a room. If you're above the maximum, it won't classify as a room. Keep that in mind. Rooms also have other bonuses, like greenhouse. Well, if you build a greenhouse and actually put a farm station in it, your crops will grow faster. Stables enables the creatures to be tamed, and tamed critters, they produce more eggs, so technically more food. And then you get efficiency bonuses and so on. Most of the stuff is just straight up morale bonuses. That's what you're aiming for, is you want the bonuses. The second way to get morale bonuses is with food. The worse the food, some food can actually give you negatives, like nutrient bars, muck roots, which is usually the stuff you're going to have available right at the beginning. They give a -1 morale. You kind of want to get away from them as quickly as possible. But as you go up the food chain, the morale bonuses increase. And then you get the really complex foods that all of a sudden the morale is like, they get +12 for the morale bonus. But stuff like surf and turf is going to be a long-term goal because you need a lot of industry behind it. Yeah, the power banks are new. And then, of course, you have medications which can help your dupes. So basically, the way this works is in order to keep your dupes from being stressed, you always want skills. You always want your red bars to be less than your green bars on your dupe. And it at least gives you the projection of how much stress the dupe is going to be under. So if you ever see this, where the red bars are more than the green, don't assign the skill yet. What's going to happen for there, if this continues on, is your dupe is going to get more stressed. And then that's going to trigger various stress reactions. Some dupes will just start vomiting uncontrollably. Others will start eating massive amounts of food. Others they'll just throw a fit and go and wreck shit. So you generally want to try to avoid that as much as possible. There are two things that I do need to mention for this particular screen. Unfortunately, I don't have one of the others. First things first is the heart symbols you see here. Any of the, well, actually, I got both of them here. The heart symbol, what that means is when you select this skill, your dupe is going to get a +1 morale bonus simply by learning the skill. So that can help negate some of the effects. This is for the dupe's interests. So when you first generating the world, you see the dupe's got 3 interests. The more interests the dupe has, the more of these skills get those hearts. So the more skilled your dupe can be, faster, with less issues. The other symbol you need to pay attention to is this brain symbol here. What that means is when the dupe learns this skill, or at least gets the skill unlocked, because, well, even though the dupe has it, until you've gotten these two, that dupe won't be able to use it. But this is free. Doesn't cost any morale, doesn't cause any stress. They come with this skill. And that is morale. It's going to be tricky at times, because things like not having any food will lower morale. Missing their bathrooms, not being able to go to the bathroom or anything else like this, not sleeping in bed. These will all have effects on morale. They're temporary, but they do have effects, so you want to try to watch them. Generally speaking, the very first things you should try to build are a couple of cots, which are in furniture. You start with this research. You generally want to quickly build 3 of them somewhere. And the second thing you want is you want 3 outhouses. Ideally, you want to try to get those 6 things done within the first cycle. This is going to make it so your dupes aren't going to take any morale negatives. There is one other way of getting a little bit of extra morale, and that's in the schedule. The more downtime you give your dupes, 2 downtime doesn't change anything. But if you give them 3 downtime or 4, this starts giving extra little morale boosts. The downside is the dupes won't work during this point in time. So, generally speaking, try not to do it if you can. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time.